Welcome to winter. We are at 3304 Platte. We're going to take a look at this house right behind me here. It's a busy street. I just want you to take a look at this. 3304 Platte in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Platte is definitely a busy road. So coming in and out of this house, it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm sure you'll get used to it. There is no garage. My number one complaint here. Let's take a look at this house. It's touted as a 2-unit house, but it would require work in order to get it to that position, and I will show you what I'm talking about. There are not currently 2 units in here, although it would take a little bit of money and a door, and it is online as being a 2-unit house. It's not. So this house was purchased to flip, and it's been done so. And here is your living room. It's bright and airy. It's got a lot of space here. It looks out with these fairly new windows. I don't know when they were put in, but they're definitely not the same age as this house. There are quite a few windows here in the front room. It's nice. It's got a little alcove over here, which you could use as sort of an incoming take your shoes off type of space. Kitchen is here, a couple of bedrooms here, and the other unit is down there, the supposed other unit, which isn't really a unit yet. Let's take a look. So here we have dining space. There's actually 2 lamps here, indicating you could put 2 tables or an incredibly long one, or, as I've suggested, a table to the right here for dining, and maybe an office space here, or vice versa, whatever you think. Let's back out of this a little bit so you can take a look at what I'm talking about. That's the hallway to the bedrooms. Here's your kitchen. This house, they did not put in appliances, so we are missing a dishwasher, a refrigerator, and a stove. The hookups are there. Well, there's power for your dishwasher, and you're next to the sink. Everything else in here is new. The plastic is still on some of these. So this is your kitchen. Right next door is your laundry room. Your kitchen is not big, but your laundry room makes up for that. So here's laundry hookups, vent, and gas. It's got a gas hookup. Fairly new windows again. Here's the backyard. It's fenced for the most part, not in the front. If you had a dog, you'd need to do that. This is the basement. We are going to go down here. This door goes to the backyard. So we can see this floor is buckling a little bit, not perfect. I don't know if it's not glued down or what needed to be done there. So there's a few anomalies in these bedrooms that are well worth taking a look at. Here's this front bedroom. It's got a couple of nice little windows. None of these bedrooms are enormous in size. It's got a little closet here, and it's got this gas heating element on the wall, which you actually have to manually turn on. So I'm not sure what's happening, that these rooms are not getting any heat, but you'll see in the next one down, we are also with a different unit. That is a mini split. So this room has air conditioning, if I'm correct, as well as heat through that mini split. So these bedrooms are not getting sufficient heat, obviously, because at some point somebody rectified that. Right here we have the main bathroom for those 2 bedrooms we just took a look at. It's a tub insert, very easy to maintain and clean. The bathroom is pretty fresh. Then down the hall here we have, this is what I'm assuming they're calling the 2nd unit here, although you would need a door here to separate this, and you would need an entrance down there that has a lock on it. Right now there's a slider, and that's it. But let's take a look at this anyway, just in case you wanted to make a 2nd bedroom unit out of this. There's an upstairs to it. So here's the bath that would go to this unit. So right behind me here is where we would put a door, And this door goes upstairs. I would assume you would just remove this upstairs door, maybe even relocate it to this location, because you don't need this upstairs door on this one bedroom unit. Let's take a look at what looks like would be the main sort of living space here, I think. Again, we have this unit on the wall that would heat this whole extra area, because I believe this is an add-on to the house that was not originally here. We have this. It almost looks like it's a little closet-y space. This not amazing drop ceiling. The heating element. Now, where are you going to put your kitchenette? There's no kitchen in this unit at all. So if we're calling this a separate unit, it's not, because there is no kitchen. You'd have to put a separate door probably on this wall, because that would go out to the driveway. Here I'm seeing electrics, gas. There's electricity in this little alcove. So this is the most logical place for a door that you're going to run into the least amount of resistance, which means you can't put your kitchenette in this corner, which I thought, you might be able to put your refrigerator here with a little stove type of thing. That's out. This would have to be where you would put a refrigerator and a stove and countertop for a small kitchenette. So let's take a look at what would then be the upstairs, which is behind this awkward door. Oh boy. So as you can see, when you open this door, you cannot get downstairs. So there's these steep stairs and weird little built-ins, a couple of odd closets. I'm thinking this would be your bedroom. It is cold up here. So that's the only negative, is that it doesn't seem to have any separate heat up here. Here's your backyard, goes to there with your neighbors. Here's a look at this upstairs room, which again, you'd have to tackle some heat up here somehow, because this is not ideal. Last but least, let's go back down and take a look at the basement in this house. Again, we're cruising through the kitchen here. It's a little chopped up, isn't it? I mean, it'd kind of be nice to have this whole wall out of here and open to the living room, but I don't know if those are weight-bearing walls or what's happening there. We need an engineer to figure that out. Hopefully one that works on houses. All right, let's take a look at this basement. It's got that old basement look to it. But you know what? These are high ceilings. Seriously, I could not reach and touch any of this. I could leap up probably and touch these vents, but I'm nowhere near. Taller ceilings than most basements have. This room is pretty well finished and ready to go as some sort of a rec room. It's pretty big, it's spacious. The rest of the downstairs isn't usable, it's storage. And these cinder block walls look like they're in pretty good shape. Don't take my word for it. Get an inspection. All right, so in here, we'll just take a quick look at the mechanicals in this place, because anybody seriously looking at this will want to know what we've got down here. Not great light, so bear with me. This, let's see if we can get enough light. This is a Rheem new water tank, it looks like, and we've got a Goodman fairly new looking heating element. It looks like things heat down here too. There looks like there was a separate controller down here, so it's not cold in the basement. It feels good. So I'm not sure what's happening with those two bedrooms up there, why they needed their own separate units. Let's take a quick sweep again, just get the full layout of this place, and I'll check out and let you enjoy the rest of your day. Kitchen, dining, living room. Bedroom, extra unit. Neat house. Well worth looking. Thanks. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Middy Matthews. If you want this house or any other, make sure you contact me at the Arbor Move team at 734-275-2751. Thanks for taking a walk with me today.